One thing that brings about development in a said location is the amount of constructions, the amount of infrastructure that is currently going on in that said location. And currently in Abuja, with the current FCT Minister, there is a lot of that happening in several locations inside this said city. And one thing I would always do is to commend the current work of the FCT Minister, who is making sure that this city gets to its full development stage. And like I have always stated on my YouTube channel, is that Abuja has a master plan, and the former FCT ministers, they tried their best to making sure that that said master plan is followed. But the current FCT minister is doing a lot of work to making sure the development gets to a certain number of districts in a said location. And there is a lot that is still to happen in different locations inside Abuja. And if you are an investor, own an investment in any of these locations I am about to share with you right now, do ensure to note that you are part of the 1% of the 1% investors who are investing into this very city. In today's video session, I'll be sharing with you 5 fastest developing locations in Abuja and the reasons why these locations are the fastest developing locations. And also I'll be giving you a bonus before the end of this very video. So do ensure to stay till the very end to get more information of how you can invest rightly. And if you're an investor, the right places for you to invest your money right now in the city of Abuja. Do ensure to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and drop a comment if this would be insightful for you at the end of this very video. My name is Nyesome David, and I'm a real estate broker with Fortune Limited, a fast developing real estate company here in the city of Abuja, who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable properties for sale in this very city. Now, our first location for today is Kuje. I have never really spoke a lot about Kuje, but today I'll be doing so in this said video. Now, Kuje is one of those locations that has strings attached to it, right? But nevertheless, I would still talk about Kuje and the reasons why it is one of the fastest developing locations in Abuja. First off is because of the construction of the ring road for in Kuje. Now, I stated in one of my past video sessions that Very Dark Man, I am sure you know Very Dark Man, went to Kuje in a certain time, and when he got there, he was really proud of the work of Wike. Now, for us ourselves, we have visited Kuje a number of times within these last few months. And in fact, the first day I went to Kuje, it was just a one-lane road that was taking us to that same location. The next time we went there, we had already seen that they've created 2 lanes for people who are driving to Kuje. And this is a very, very huge indicator that Kuje is going to be one of the hottest locations in the nearest future. Now, if you're not conversant with the ring roads in Abuja, let me try to lay a little emphasis on the ring roads we have in Abuja and the number of them inside this very city. Now, the ring roads are roads, are 10-lane road or 6-lane road that are dividing one phase from another. Now, if you are not really conversant with the way the planning of Abuja is divided into 5 different phases, and even more, we'll be seeing that unveiling in the nearest future. Now, currently, we have 5 phases of development in Abuja. We have phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and phase 5. Now, these phases consist of a number of districts in them, and the roads demarcating phase 1 from phase 2 is known as Ring Road 1. The road demarcating phase 2 from phase 3 is known as Ring Road 2. The road demarcating phase 3 from phase 4 is known as Ring Road 3, and so on and so forth. And the Kuje Road is Ring Road 4, demarcating phase 4 of development in Abuja from the phase 5. And currently it is under construction, making it one of the most go-to places in Abuja to own an investment currently. Earlier, I said there were some strings attached to Kuje, and what you should know is that Kuje is not yet an FCDA allocated property. That means most of the lands you are seeing in Kuje are currently still being allocated by the area councils in Abuja. And as an investor, you should be very mindful and very careful of how you invest into any of the locations that has area council RFO, area council CFO that you should be mindful of, because definitely there would be a problem or whatsoever in the future that will lead you to regret owning an investment in that said location, be it revocations or demolitions. This is the strings I said was attached to Kuje, and you should be mindful before you invest into Kuje as a district. The second fastest developing location in Abuja is Lugbe. Now, also, I have not spoke a lot about Lugbe, and in today's video session, I'll be doing so like I did about Kuje. Now, Lugbe also has a little strings attached to it, like I have stated earlier, but Lugbe is one of those sell locations that is amazing and fantastic. And as an investor, if you own an investment there, then you should be happy that you own an investment in one of the biggest districts in Abuja. Now, if you are familiar or if you know news concerning real estate in Abuja, last year we saw that the FCT Minister demolished and also revoked a lot of people's property in Lugbe. And it is the same instance I gave earlier that brought about the revocations and also the demolitions of some properties in Lugbe. Now, let me just give you a little backstory, or let me give you some of the insider information that as an investor you should know. Now, Lugbe bastardized, sorry for that word, Lugbe bastardized the master plan of Abuja, and the plan of the current FCT minister when he got into power was to demolish every single property in Lugbe. But because he knows that that would cause a national crisis, he decided to just collect the ones he can collect for now and try to utilize the property he has collected and try to build roads on those said property. So Lugbe is a very good location for you to invest in right now, because what you are seeing is that the properties that has been allocated by the area councils are now being reallocated back to the FCD authorities, making it one of the most genuine properties to own in Abuja, and this is very, very important. Lugbe is also located within around the airport road axis, which is a very, very good location considering the distance or considering the importance of the airport road in Abuja. Lugbe also has close proximity to the Centenary City, which is a $16 billion project here in Abuja, and this makes Lugbe one of the most sought-after locations in Abuja, irrespective of the fact that a lot of people do not want to live around that same location. But Lugbe is a very good place for you to own an investment and one of the fastest developing locations in Abuja. The third fastest developing location in Abuja right now is Idu. Now, Idu is one of those locations that I myself would be proud to own an investment there. Now, sometime in 2024, the government held development in all of Idu, restricting people from building their houses in Idu. Why? Because they were reallocating properties that was first allocated by the area councils back to the FCD authorities, back to the federal government of Nigeria. And currently, Edo is a fast-pacing developing location in Abuja. You should not miss owning an investment in Edo, because the government has keen interest in Edo and making it one of that said go-to places to own an investment. Now, Edo has two different living spaces. It has both the infrastructure area and also it has both the commercial area, making it a very good location for your investment. Another fantastic thing about Edo is that Edo is connecting you from Ring Road 2 to Ring Road 3. And I spoke little about the Ring Roads in Abuja. Now, Edo is just right between the middle of both Ring Road 2 and Ring Road 3. And the Ring Road 3 is currently under construction, making properties around that same location to appreciate in value as the road is being constructed or when the road is done being constructed, which is very, very important. The fourth location that is known to be one of the fastest developing locations in Abuja is Apo. I have spoke a lot about Apo and the importance it holds to the FCT. Now, the OSEX, which is the Outer Southern Expressway, cuts through from Asokoro to Kuzape 2, then to Apo. And currently, that road is being constructed. In fact, I have also stated that under the administration of the current FCT minister, he has constructed the Apo Bridge, or the Apo Roundabout as it is known, and that road takes you straight to Kuje, Gogolada, then takes you back to the city center, and it just goes around like that. Now, this is very, very important. After the completion of that road, Apo will be in the same range with places like Asokoro, Meitama, Guzape 2, and all those said areas, because they are neighboring districts, making it a very, very important place for you to own an investment right now. And with the road being constructed, investors who have invested into Apo before the starting of that said construction are beginning to gain capital appreciation as the road is being constructed. Another important thing about Apo is that Apo has access to all the ring roads in Abuja, from Ring Road 1, Ring Road 2, Ring Road 3, Ring Road 4, and just so on like that. Apo has access to every single ring road. now making it one of the most important locations you can live in because of the good road network it has to connect you to all of the city and its environs. The fifth location, known as one of the fastest developing locations in Abuja, is Kiami. Now we have investment opportunities in Kiami, and as a company, we know the geographical formation of Abuja, and all these locations I have listed for you, we have investment opportunities in all of them. And because of our knowledge of the geographical formations of Abuja, that is why we chose to bring you investment in every of these locations. Now, Kiami 1 has very close proximity to the international airport here in Abuja. It has very good road network to the central business district through Idu Gwarimpa Life Camp, and it takes you to the central business district. Now, Kiami is also known, according to the master plan of Abuja, as the city center of the FCT. Kiami has easy access to most of all the locations inside Abuja because of the good road network it has to all the surrounding districts around Kiami. Now, for this third video, our last location for today as one of the fastest developing locations in Abuja is Karshi. Now, if you are well aware of the creation of Abuja, the FCT was collected from 4 different states. Now, these 4 states are still sharing boundaries with the FCT, and Karshi is in one of the other states, and part of it is inside the FCT. Now, Karshi as a whole, both the one inside Nasarawa and the one inside the FCT, they are both fast developing locations. In fact, the other day we were taking a client for inspection, and one thing she said was that even if we have to compare Karshi inside Nasarawa to other states' roads, Karshi had a very good road comparing to other states she has lived in. And that is a privilege that Karshi has because it is sharing boundaries with the FCT, therefore making all the road constructions in the Karshi inside Abuja to connect to the Karshi inside Nasarawa state, making it a very, very fast developing location in Abuja. Now, Karshi has 2 different routes, one that goes through the Asokoro Guzape Apo Road and takes you to Karshi. Then we also have another road taking you from Asokoro through Kuruju to Karu to Orozo and takes you to Karshi. This is a very, very amazing location for you to own an investment right now in this very city. And if this video has been insightful for you so far as an investor, to ensure to subscribe to this channel, like this video and drop a comment. And if you want to own an investment opportunity in any of these locations, reach out to me on the number right on your screen. Let us get you started in any of these investment opportunity we have here in Abuja. Once again, my name is Alif David, and I'm a real estate broker with Fortune Real Limited, a fast developing real estate company here in the city of Abuja, who is committed to bringing you the absolute best of real estate, educating you, and also bringing you the most affordable properties for sale in this very city. See you on our next video session.